Hello everyone and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 17. Happy full moon, happy Father's Day for those of you that are celebrating, and the happy summer solstice, which is on the 21st of June. So I'm going to do the readings like I usually do them. I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be having 25% off my shop. You guys can go ahead and click the link in the description box for my Etsy shop. I will be having the sale from June the 14th, which is Flag Day. Happy Flag Day for those of you that celebrate as well, until the summer solstice, which is the 21st. You guys can book email readings and video readings from my shop. So those are the few announcements. Let's start off with the elements. Okay, so we're going to start off, I have everything written down, sorry guys. We're going to start off with fire. So fire sign, teamwork makes the dream work. Sometimes you have to hold each other down. You don't always have to like the people that you work with, but you have to hold them down, because if they're down, then that means you're down. And to be able to accomplish things in life, we have to hold on to what we have and what we think is important. And sometimes the things that we think are important are not the things that other people think are important, and that's okay. That's okay. That is fine, as long as you could keep the group together. Remember that. Keep it together. Keep the group together. Next is the air signs. Air signs. So you guys, we are feeling a little upside down. Our stomachs are not our mind, body, and soul are not where they're supposed to be, or where we are used to feeling it's supposed to be. Not everything is going to be set in stone, and you have to be prepared for change. Otherwise, when it does occur in your life, it can either make you or break you. Will it make you or break you this week? Are you going to throw a tantrum again, or are you going to accept things the way that they are, and then roll with the punches? Earth signs. So earth signs, can you guys see the picture? A little bit. I feel like a lot of us are not only just gaining wisdom from experience of our own, but we're also looking at other people's experiences and other people's way of doing things and carrying on with their lives, and we're analyzing and we're deciding whether that's a route that we want to take or not. Water sign. I feel like water signs, we have a lot of support, not only from the physical realm, but also in the spiritual realm, in other realms, inner earth, inner being, are all offering your help. You just have to know to accept it. For those of us that are in relationships, even though they may be as difficult, and we may be feeling a little bit disappointed or estranged from our partners, know that they are there with you, synchronizing things with you and making things happen with you. For those of you that just left a relationship, just know that it was the best for both of you, and the healing process will take place. It is already taking place in the best way possible. All right, so I hope you guys see that. Let me take a sip of water, you guys. I've been recording videos all night long. Okay. So let me just shuffle the cards for each zodiac sign so you guys see. I shuffle a lot. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to start off with Cancer. Cancer, you will be the messenger. You will be the prophet. You will be the person who carry on the the choices for other people to either take or leave behind. And the way that you can do this is maybe by work, maybe by setting up your social media, or learning how to set up social media and learning to send out messages. You don't have to be a vlogger such as myself. You don't have to be a YouTuber to send out messages. Everyone has social media. You can just send out a nice message, and that message will be relayed on or seen by the person who needs to hear it. And that's very important. I feel like it's a very heartfelt message. I also feel like a lot of us are going to be connected to our mother energy, or energy that comes from afar, from people that have either passed away and that are making themselves known in this realm. Okay, let me just change this around here because I like to put all the cards together and then give you guys like a general reading at the end. Then we have the sign of Libra. Libra, we are trying to hold on to our last penny to be able to have the resources that we need for tomorrow, which you're doing the right thing. You're protecting the little bit that you think you have. Meanwhile, the world is your oyster. Saggies. Sagittarius, a lot of us are wanting to just take a leap of faith and start a new job, start new things, take action and start something new, but it's not the time. If you continue to try and doing something new and the universe is telling you no and it's stopping you and there's certain energy stopping you, it's because it's not the right timing. Wait for the perfect timing. The energies are too crazy right now. I also forgot to mention to you guys to look at your astrologers. Pisces, sometimes it takes patience for us to be able to see what we're currently not seeing. You have to have patience, especially when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to dealing with elders. If you're a social worker, if you are a speech therapist, or if you are dealing with a child that has speech delay in some way, shape, or form, you have to have a lot of patience, you guys. A lot of patience. Patience is key. Let me see, I have 4. Leo, you were successful. Yes. Are you going to continue to be successful? Yes. But keep your success to yourself. Sometimes we cannot share our successes with other people because there's people that don't like it and might cause us delays in life that were not caused by the universe. It's caused by the will and the bending of the will from other people to us. Okay? So you kind of have to be careful. Don't tell people what you have succeeded. Keep it to yourself. Scorpio, we are no longer keeping things to ourselves, as opposed to what Leo is doing is keeping things to his or herself. Scorpio, we are not keeping things to ourselves because we already have the answers to the questions that we were asking. So you have the answers, now you roll. Just roll, okay? Do what you have to do for yourself, okay? You have the answers. You checked his phone. You checked emails. You've done it all. Okay, Scorpio, now what are you going to do with this information, my young grasshopper? Aquarius, we are not ready for serious relationships for one reason or another. We have to nourish ourselves and pay attention to our own wants and needs before we jump the gun into yet another relationship that might be also a disappointment, as it might also be the best thing that ever happened to you. Gemini, a lot of us are just talking the good old talk and not being responsible for our actions. I sense that either you or other people will be lying to some people in regards to keeping information away from them or keeping materialistic gains from them. There's going to be some sort of lie of some sort. Aries, we cannot sleep. There is no time to sleep. There is no time for rest, because what's going to happen is if you sleep on your own opportunities, someone else will take it. And even though I always say what's yours is always going to be yours, however, if you can enjoy your own opportunity and have it be your own experience, whether you succeed or not, it is yours for the keeping. Virgo, we are reproducing the same old mistakes, the same old karma, the same old drama. I feel like you guys are being repetitive because you don't want to let things go. You don't want to let things off of your chest, which is not healthy. But whenever you guys are ready to let things go, then please do so. For those of you that are pregnant, please protect your pregnancy, as there are people, even, and this includes your partner, that didn't even want to have another child or invest in another child, and so therefore now you're a burden to that person. Realize that even though it might seem to others that you have everything that you want to have, but you're standing there by yourself in these emotions, dwelling on your own. Capricorn, yes, Capricorn. So Capricorn, be careful who you tell your secrets to, because there's people that want to gain information so that they can go out there and then expose you. So if you don't know how to expose yourself, or you're not willing to expose yourself, do not give people information that they might use against you somewhere along the line. Taurus, we are worried about the things that are unknown, which is completely and totally normal. We are worried about the new. We are worried about the past. I'll tell you this. Forgiveness is key, even though it's difficult to let go of the past if your future is uncertain. But until you let go of these fears, the past will continue to haunt you, okay? Let go of the fears that you're feeling. Okay, so the overall message for us, yes, I include myself in this package, is that some of us are going to be committed to enforcing what we know is best for other people and how other people should be feeling, as opposed to being honest with our own emotions. Also, clear up debt. For those of you that have debt, hello debt. Excuse me, please clear it up, because you might start receiving messages left and right in regards to payments that you haven't done, and that might ruin the rest of your summer, if summer is what you're celebrating, and or the rest of your week, or the remainder of your week. A lot of us, especially the earth signs, are not feeling like we are all put together, but it's because we rushed into commitment too soon, without being prepared, without knowing our limitations, without knowing our pockets or seeing our pockets. We rushed into it, and now we're a little disappointed within ourselves. Were you successful? Absolutely. However, it's more of you not seeing your actual successes, you just paying attention to the things that you don't have, and paying attention to the things that you should have or could have had you been in a totally different position. I also feel like a lot of us are talking less about our successes and are talking more about our hurts, fears, pains, etc. Things that aren't so nice or good, or whatever the case may be. I also feel like a lot of us are just talking up a storm this week. We're just letting it all out. We're letting every single disappointment, happy thoughts, happy feeling, we're letting it all out. Just be careful who you tell these things to, because you might hurt other people's feelings, and the last thing you want to do is hurt somebody's feelings and not be able to come back from that. I also feel like a mother's love is very important, and we are being nourished. Mother Earth is nourishing us and watching our actions towards one another. So please take care of one another. I know it sounds a little cliche, everyone says that, but please take care of one another. There's a lot of things and situations and people in the world that don't have the things that you have. And so for some people to just indulge in that and understand that in the material realm, in the material world, everything is up for grabs and nothing will last forever, and still be selfish and still be greedy, is the worst thing that you can do. So you cannot forget that this is still the material world. Do not focus on the material things that you have. Focus, I feel this week, should be the focus. Spirituality should be the focus, and standing together. There's a lot of things, like the things that are happening in Sudan and the massacres that are happening, and where the world must stand together. Yet another situation, yet another sacrifice, yet other things that we are not standing together for. And Mother Earth is watching us. She is feeling us. She feels the frequencies. She feels the vibrations. The earth, the world, is the universe is our oyster, and we must stand together. Okay? You must be ready for the things that are coming in the future, even if it's not an opportunity that you might see as an opportunity, but we have to be prepared when those opportunities come knocking through the door, so that we can feel internally and outwardly successful. So I hope everyone enjoyed this reading, that these messages came across in a way that they're clear, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day wherever you guys are. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.